hold on a minute. Okay, how did you find out about the war beginning?
Well, this happened on a Sunday afternoon, and we used to go. I had some girlfriends, and we'd all get together at their house, and they had a big family of boys. And
Who was that family?
Borge.
What was their last name?
Strickle.
Strickles from across the river?
Yeah, and there was more. The boys had company, and she had several girls, and they were listening to the radio, and all of a sudden, it announced it that Pearl Harbor was hit, and we all got so upset and kind of started crying and everything, and then we went to a dance that night, and we had a band from St. Louis, and he was playing all these kind of sentimental songs and stuff, and they had more people crying at the dance, but we just knew what was going to happen because we knew all our boys would be leaving. Some boys were in service already, but we knew that they would all be going, and that was kind of hard to take.
And where was this dance held at?
It was held at Augusta.
Oh, at Augusta, not City Park Tavern, or City Park?
No, it was Augusta.
Okay. And then how did you find out when the war was over? What did you do on VE Day?
Well, on VE...
There's a victory in Europe.
I don't know what I did on VE Day. I don't remember.
What about VJ Day?
VJ Day. But I know the shoe factory closed, and what we did, we walked down to church.
Which church?
St. Francis Borgia, and that was quite a little ways, because it was only way we could get any place. If we'd want to go to a show at night, we'd have to walk to the show unless you had a date and somebody had a car, but the boys didn't have, there was too many, the boys were going, you didn't have many dates. And so we walked down to church, and the church the bells were ringing down there, and so we went down there and we prayed for quite a while, and then that evening, it was quite wild in Washington. I was working in Washington at that time, and they said that I wasn't down there, but I know a lot of them that were. They went and pulled the piano out of Otto's furniture store. They had that out in the street, and they were dancing in the street. And we were home, and we thought, well, we ought to have a beer. So we got, the people that I lived with, we all got in a car and we drove around. And I don't know how many stops we had to drive to stop it and see if we could find beer all out of it. And it went cold beer. But we finally found some cold beer, and we took it home, and we celebrated
VJ. Who was playing that piano downtown? Do you have any idea who was playing that piano?
Well, I don't know, but Mel Steffens was a big player, and I don't know, I lived in his house, and he was playing for us too, but he was probably down there too part of the night. But they said quite a few people said the next day, the guys that worked, the gals and guys that worked, they were pretty tired the next day. But they all had a good time, but I didn't get down there.